Has this ever happened to you? Where's my chalk bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab chalks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of the World Ninja League Season 9 Championships in the Greensboro Coliseum. I am your commentator today for the Elites, Kane Casillas. We're going to be jumping into Stage 2 with the Elite Female Division. We had quite a large amount of athletes hit the buzzer on Stage 1, and the top 60% rounds out our run order today, battling for some strongest ninja points as well. But the story right now is the record-breaking 7 finishers on Stage 1, battling for the title of World Champion. Those will be your last 7 runners of the event. It's going to be Emma Pereira, Olivia Lopez, Abby Clark, Rose Lord, Hannah Grella, Addie Herman, and Nora Brown-John. One of those 7 ladies will be your Season 9 World Champion. We're now going to kick it over in just a bit to the front of the floor. We have a bit of a demo run by a handful of athletes. Shout out to Matt Bradley and Jordan Thurston for designing this course alongside our very own Greg Smith. Looks like we're just getting some final clarifications on the rules.
Esperanza, you ready to go?
They just told me to go.
All right, there's Esperanza Barca. This is our demo run. This is not official. This is just so our athletes can take a look at what these obstacles move like. Have to make a bit of a diagonal lache here. Good move there.
I don't know.
Onto that TikTok, I do believe. Once you hit that TikTok, that is a different obstacle, technically.
Yeah, all parts of the beginning.
Work her way up. Nice catch on the disc there. And going to make a move over to the landing platform. Going to tag it off to Grace Gordon. Nice links there on the palm flip. Now, you are allowed to kick the palm flip. Use your hands and feet. This is a hands and feet obstacle, technically, so you don't have to make some super tricky skips there. She's just going to hop right off, pass it on over. She's a bit of a ways down. I can't tell who that is. If someone wants to jump in the chat, tell me who that is. I'm visually impaired sometimes. Going over the obstacle names. Currently, we are looking at the guillotines. Making quick work, though. Not going to be on there for long. Obstacle number 6 is going to be called the grinding gears. You can see there You got to reach for those doorknobs, but the gears are shifting them away from you. You really have to use your front swing and back swing depending on what is needed to reach the next available gear. Set yourself up for success there. And then we come into the thunderclap. We got a couple toss-up holds here coming into the thunderclap. Those cliff ledges that you see on your screen will fold. The other one wrapping around. And there's that first one. And then you're going to do it again. Awesome job. Great move there on the thunderclap. Time limit is going to be 3:15 for our ladies. It's 3 minutes. All right, so the time limit,
3 minutes.
Matt Bradley has spoken. 3 minutes for our elite females.
Becky, did you hear me say go for the Grace? Did you hear me say go for the Grace? Can you help me? Yes.
All right, and we'll be getting started with some runs shortly. As a reminder, the first batch of runners in this wave not eligible for the title of world champion, but can absolutely still gather points for Strongest Ninja. Strongest Ninja is determined by your overall placement. First place is 1 point, second place 2 points, and so on and so forth. And the lowest combined score across all the stages, as well as all 3 courses on our discipline circuit, will result in crowning our Strongest Ninja, which is pretty awesome. So our athletes definitely still have something to fight for, but they also don't have the pressure. You know, if they fall, they fall. It's not going to eat them away too much. We'll be jumping in very, very soon. Our first runner is going to be Israel's Daria Torin out of Flash Fitness. And it looks like we're just getting some final rule clarifications after those demo runs.
Put somebody else in, push him back in. They already changed the change of the items. Yeah, somebody else in, then push him back. Yeah. Yes, I'm pretty good with
Alright, that should be good.
yeah.
Perfect. Alright. Me too.
All right, and here we go. Daria Torin stepping up to the starting block. Timer set to a solid 3 minutes here. First up, it's going to be the tipping boards.
Do you want to grab Ali? Yeah, they don't need them right now.
And off we go. Stage 2 is officially underway. Kicking off day 2 of the World Championships. Great move onto the orange slices. The most blue-orange slices I've ever seen. Might have to put those in the trash. Might be a little spoiled.
Angelica?
And a nice move over to the TikTok.
Can you hang out over here? You can say Angelica.
Great catch there on the disc. Going to spin around a little bit, but she's just going to pop right over and links the dismount too. Now again, on our kick flips here, are allowed to knock that over with your foot. Nice, good kick there out of Daria. Perfect catch as well. Going to go for the next one too. There we have it. On to the guillotines now. Still has a lot of time left, a minute 50 for this home stretch of obstacles. Going to take a little bit of a rest absolutely has the time to do so. There we go. Into those slots on the guillotine. Kind of wingnut style. A hybrid of the wingnuts and special deliveries. Daria setting up that move. Nice catch. Goes with a mixed grip. Allows her to not just blindly reach into the slot. I really like that approach. Almost had the sides there. The sides are allowed on that last hold. That is going to end a run. We are not allowing our athletes to run out the clock today. It is right back to the starting line for our next athlete as soon as one falls. Down to the 5th obstacle out of 7 on stage 2. Awesome job, Daria. Now it's going to be Milia Oxner. And here we go. Nice catch onto the cliffs. The bars on the backside of these orange slices are in play for our ladies, but Milia not really seeming to need it. Switches over. And a nice pop over to the bar. Not even bothering with the cliff. Don't really need to, so why would you, you know? A good grab onto the TikTok. She's going to use the trapeze to give herself some momentum. I like that strategy. Stage 2. Our most technical course here at the World Championships, so it's definitely good to move efficiently instead of rushing the same way our athletes were trying to speed through stage 1 yesterday. There we go. Milia turned herself around, is now facing her target. Awesome move there. Coming up to the kickflip. This obstacle become increasingly popular in gyms across the country. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of it in the near future. Nice Lachey power here. Needs to kick that second board. She does. Steadies it with her foot as well. She looks like she's going to go for it. Nice catch. Don't worry, guys. The energy will be up when I'm a little more awake, I promise. And down goes Milia Oxner. That last transfer just taking her out. It's all right. On the course next is going to be Angelica Glasgow out of Iron City Ninja. And here we go again. Nice. A little stumble there on the tipping boards, but she's all right. Safely to the platform and onto those orange slices. Awesome pop over on the bar. And a great move again. All of our athletes using the trapeze to pull themselves on the TikTok. The lack of rest platforms really means you get to use the rest of your surroundings to your advantage. Wow, a lot of airtime. Looked like she was going to go straight to the second one there. Great catch. And for the dismount. Still has a lot of time, but doesn't need the time to rest. Now for the second kick flip here. Got to get up high. Nice push. Gonna let it steady a little bit. Not swing as much. And a great catch. Angelica Glasgow now. Gets the dismount, coming into the guillotines now. Haven't seen an athlete get through that yet. But she is still the third runner of the day, so no rush. Building her way through. I like this forward technique with the mixed grip, but just misses. These are some pretty big throws. and the targets can be a little tough to aim for. Our next runner is going to be Claudia Maxim out of the movement lab. Gonna tip those first few boards over.
Yeah, Claudia. You got it. Let's go. You can reach. Good.
Setting herself up for that diagonal lache. Onto that bar. Awesome push there, and she's gonna give it one extra swing just to be safe. And a nice grab. Now you really want to grab evenly on those discs so they don't spin out on you much. Our athlete's only really catching the front side. You can see her widen her grip so that way she can control her spin a little better. And a nice move there. There's a pretty good lip on those discs as well, so it's pretty easy to grip onto. She's going to get that dismount, and Claudia Maxim's going to take on the kickflip. Good kick forward here. Nice setup for the follow-through laches. So efficient, all of our athletes in the elite division. She's going to build up some swing here. And a great catch. As well, going to be our third athlete to attempt the guillotines. Now, the top 60% of athletes from stage 1 are competing on stage 2, and the top 70% of our athletes on stage 2 will be competing on stage 3, regardless of if they clear or fall. Wow, almost had the pocket grab there. Looks like guillotines are going to be our first major crux point on this course. Good thing for our 7 ladies still in contention for world champion. They have a lot more runners to go and a lot more time to strategize. See if they can figure out the most efficient way through that obstacle. Up next is going to be Rachel D-Guts out of the Gravity Forge.
Good champ. Another stage 2 under your belt. Go.
Pops right over to the first orange slice. Shuffling down a little lower so that way she can set herself up for that move to the bar. Pulling back on the trapeze. Awesome move.
You're there. You prepared to jump. You have to
Oh,
jump.
hesitated a bit on that jump there. But she sends it, catches it pretty straightforward. She's going to actually get off of this obstacle very fast. Only 40 seconds have passed by. Rachel D-Guts now. One of our shorter athletes really has to get up there to knock that kickflip over. But she does it. And a good steady stop there with her foot as well. So that way she could go in fewer backswings through the rest of this obstacle. Stages 2 and 3, again, so important to be efficient. Coming up to the guillotines now. Halfway through the time limit, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Are we going to see our first clear on the guillotines? It's been tricky so far. Could Rachel D-Guts be the one to break through? Oh, nice grab on that second hold. She's going to grab the outside here. Actually thinks otherwise. Going to set herself up wingnut style for that last move. Looks like she has the right line for it. She's going to go and catch. Rachel D-Guts, our first official runner through the guillotines. Coming up now to our 6th obstacle, the grinding gears. Reaching up. Now some of these will swing away from her, but she's already on that last gear. Going for a dismount here, but had to go hand over hand. Maintained her grip anyways. We could be looking at our first clear, but looking at the time, 20 seconds for thunderclap can definitely be a tough one to call. 10 seconds splashing. Onto the first thunderclap, she peels off, but an awesome job from Rachel Deguts, making it all the way to the final obstacle of stage 2. I can tell a lot of people are still waking up in the warm-up area. Few people in the stands. I myself still kind of waking up, but Rachel Deguts' run breathed some life into, great job, into the, back on the fist bump train. Rachel has left me hanging, but Jackson made up for it, picked up the slack. All right, well, on the course right now is Miss Jennifer Sanders, our Coach of the Year for this season, the first female coach to win this award out of the Movement Lab in Ohio. Such an inspiring athlete here, inspirational, I should say. Gonna really generate some power there on the TikTok and sends herself forward and immediately pops her hands to the outsides as well. Great IQ out of Jennifer Sanders. I'm gonna jump up now. A nice reach up to the first kickflip. Gotta launch that second one up. Awesome. And a great catch on that second kickflip as well. And on to the guillotines with 1:40 left. Shaking out quite a bit, taking a bit of rest time. 1:15 left. Now these obstacles definitely beatable, but that 3-minute time limit definitely could prove to be a huge factor in who makes it onto stage 3. Such a close run out of Jennifer Sanders there, just slipped off that second guillotine. All right. Back at the starting line, an athlete out of the Hit Squad Ninja Gym. It's going to be Jojo Grubasic. And on we go. Tipping boards, not a problem for Miss Jojo. Good grab onto that second orange slice. Already angling herself for that lâché to the bar on the backside. Great grab onto the TikTok. Already pulling it towards her as she's swinging back on the trapeze. Should be good to go on this swing. Nice moves. And a nice pop forward to that second disc. Keeping it steady. Easy dismount. I always think of stages 2 and 3 as a bit of a chess match, you know, something a little more calculated. Hope I'm setting the tone right for that.
We'll start. I don't think it will start. I don't think it will start. No, we can do.
Quickly through that kickflip.
No, wait. No.
All right, now for the guillotines, taking out a vast majority of our runners so far. Sets that up. Nice catch around the sides. Looks like the sides and the inside are in play for all of our athletes here. Great catch there out of JoJo Grubasic. Very clean landing. Coming into grinding gears now. Our second to last obstacle with 1:15 left. Does have some time. Just can't waste it here. Nice pop forward. Coming into thunderclap now. 1 minute remaining. Definitely enough time to be our first finisher. It's just going to come down to securing these moves, especially from the toss-ups here, which she has made contact with. Over to the thunderclap itself. These cliff ledges. The left cliff ledge turning around. And almost had it, but twisted off. A great try out of JoJo Grubasic. A great run overall. It was very, very close there to being our first finisher. On the course now is Joy Wolf. And folks, I think we're going to get... I'm going to say this right now. We have not had a clear in the Elite Female Stage 2 before. I do have a feeling we're going to get our first this year. Nice movement by Joy. Sets herself up for the TikTok. A nice pull back. Staying on the back side of the TikTok, not really working her way to the front side. I don't think she wants to do a 180 jump, so she's just going to approach it from the corner there before shifting over to the side. I like this approach. Now she's facing the other way. And catches that with no problem. Had enough there to just pop straight to that dismount. Thinks otherwise, thinks for the better, probably safer. And it's enough to keep her run alive. Great movement on stage 2 so far. Builds up a swing, kicks that board over. Kickflip, kind of slowly swinging, but Joy Wolf has no issue catching it. Gonna pull through, and very clean there, coming into the guillotines with 1:20 on the clock. This obstacle really going to come down to how many backswings you take. All these obstacles, really. The whole stage. Here we go. Onto that first guillotine. Launches over to the sides. Looks like this more wingnut style approach on the guillotines is the way to go, but Joy just misses the outside hand. A great job, though, from Joy Wolf. Nice job. All right, we're going to kick it back over to an athlete from the Stanford Ninja Academy. It's Emily Gardner. Going to gently knock those boards over, but quickly through them. Grabs onto that second orange slice. Sets herself with a twist on her lache there. Great power over to the trapeze. Coming up on the TikTok now. Just sends herself straight forward. Looked like she could have linked to that second disc. Oh, but maybe he has to... Yeah, maybe has to bring her legs to the outside of it so she's not kicking that TikTok, but she's all right and she's out of there. Links that dismount. Still making good time. 2:15, only 45 seconds through 3 obstacles. Gotta kick over the second kickflip. Gonna stabilize it with her foot again and push right through. No, she's actually just gonna do a little follow through to almost Link style. Allow her front swing to really carry her into the landing platform. Now for the guillotines. She's going to go with one hand to catch that slot on the inside. Will we see that again? It does allow her to get closer without losing her grip and spotting it. But no, she catches the outside here. Awesome landing. Still has 126 coming into grinding gears. I think you're going to need a solid 45, maybe 35 seconds on the thunderclap if you want a shot at clearing. And so far, Emily Gardner definitely on pace for that. Great move over to the final doorknob. Gonna set up a one-arm dismount. Nice given technique. Also, just something really cool about the course design of grinding gears. It just resets itself. Great, just great manufacturing there by DGS and Matt Bradley and Jordan Thurston. All right, now Emily coming on to the thunderclap. Still has 36 seconds to go. No one's caught this first move. Can she be the first? Yes, she can. Oh my goodness, so close. I thought she had it. And that thunderclap proving to be super tricky. It looks like those ledges are, you know, they're not sloped too much, but yeah, it doesn't look like those ledges are super sloped or anything. Just there's no lip on them, so you are catching a flat ledge. And when it turns on you, that can definitely be tough. Milo Carpenter now. Gonna go with a 2-foot approach on the tipping boards. Good angle here. Lines herself up for the lache to the bar on that third orange slice. The blue-orange. I don't know, blue-orange. It's a blue-orange, man. The blue-orange slice.
You're there.
I need new material, clearly. I'm tired. But Milo Carpenter definitely has the energy here. Nice landing. Gonna work her way over to the trapeze for the second kickflip. And a nice catch. Nice landing there. Gonna chalk up a bit before taking on the guillotines. 1:50. Only spent 1 minute and 10 seconds on that first half of the course. Taking a deep breath, gathering herself before getting into the guillotine, which is proven to be our first major crux point on the course. Nice catch there by Milo. Gonna choose to stay on the inside slot there. Has to catch the outsides. Has the angle probably in the next swing or two. There it is. The great preloaded backswing as well to get her out of there quickly. Grinding gears, monkey barring her way through. Some of the doorknobs moving away from you, having to reach up. And a good grab onto that final doorknob. She's gonna pop right off. Has 30 seconds to do thunderclap. She'll have to be precise here with her catches.
Get up there, Milo.
No.
Lots of swing just to the left side. Come on, Milo.
And she's gonna hop up. Oh, I heard Jackson say just catch the left side. Nice job, Milo. Left hanging again. The fist bump game has officially ended because I'm getting left hanging too much. Sad times. It happens. Anyway, Sydney Yee now. You can hear the cowbell. I believe the lab rats out of Ohio all came with a pretty large cheering section there. Rooting for Sydney Yee. Popping right over to that bar. Nice tick-tock motion here. Pulling up an awesome job. Onto that second disc already. Great speed as well. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And we are moving very fast here through the kick flips. Wow, immediately knocks over that second kick flip. All right. Sydney Yee now chalking up a little bit before the guillotines. Very smooth run to this point. And a huge hop up and just got one hand in, but not the other. That's going to do it for her run. Very close one, though, out of Sydney Yee. Another Gravity Forge athlete at the starting line. This is Madeline Valentine. Maddie for short. Great moves here. Hopping on over. Nice pullback on the trapeze. Orange slices proven to be a non-factor for her. Haven't had any falls in this early half so far. Maddie not going to let those discs phase her. It's going to be the kick flip now. Only seen one person fall on this so far today. Maddie not looking to be the second. She's just going to casually knock that over. Steadies that. And a great catch here. Has to rebuild her swing just a tiny little bit, but she's all right. Sets up that follow-through swing to get to the dismount platform. Still 1:55 remaining on the clock. Very fast at this point. 1:05 through the first half. Here we go. Those guillotines can be deceptively tricky. Wow, a huge swing. Is that too much? I don't think so. She's just launching. Catches it with the sides. It pays off for Maddie Valentine here. Gonna set it up again for the third guillotine. Nice and secure catch there. Great pop down. 1 minute remaining. Gonna have to move pretty quickly through grinding gears just so she can have time for thunderclap. Good pop up. This obstacle requires a bit of shoulder strength to really raise yourself up as the doorknob moves away from you. And Maddie has a lot of strength to spare. Coming into the thunderclap with 35 seconds left. Shaking out a little bit. Putting one hand on the toss-up now, the second. And a nice catch. Oh, went for one side on the thunderclap. I like the strategy. It was a good idea because that would have just spun you right around, but I don't know. That thunderclap, gonna be a tough one. Definitely some athletes who can clear this though. A lot of very capable athletes at that. One of those athletes, Jess Wombles, running next. Off goes Jess. Wow, really fast on the tipping boards there. I think she's trying to get to the guillotines with a fast time and possibly have enough time to clear this course as well. Good pop over, pulling back. Jess looks locked in right now. Nice power there on the TikTok. She's gonna fly up the Sky Ninja. Wow, links the dismount off that second disc as well.
Yes. No.
All right, catches that first kickflip. And nice, wow, a lot of force there. One of the first times I've really heard that kickflip smack the bar. Did a whole 270 there. And Jess gonna get out of there in 56 seconds. I do believe that's the fastest to the guillotines we've seen. However, we have seen quite a few athletes clear the guillotines, so we are gonna need Jess to get a bit further here. Wow, huge swing here. Sets herself up for a one-handed catch in the mixed slot. Oh, man. I think she caught the edge of that second guillotine by the angle I have and couldn't get her second hand in. Nice job, Jess. Up now is Anya Anderson. We're definitely in that territory of athletes who almost cleared the first stage yesterday. Would have been fighting for world champion. Just some really tricky moves on the Beetle Swarm yesterday. And Anya is off to the races. Wow, big throw. It pays off. Oh, yeah, no, these ladies are not wasting any more time. They know that they're going to need some time to rest before Thunderclap, or they're just going to need time to get through the obstacle itself. So they are not wasting a second here. Sets up the link dismount. Almost came off that platform by the looks of it, but she's all right. Nice kick. Oh, actually didn't knock it over. Now it's down. All right, setting it up now for that last move on the kickflip. It is a bit of an angled dismount there, but Anya Anderson is quickly off with a minute down, 2 remaining for her. Nice one-arm swing as well, catches the inside there. Setting herself up for the outside grab. Can she catch it? Yes, she can. Oh, spoke just a tad too soon there, folks. A pretty hard fall, but she's all right.
There's 23, 17, 36.
Should round out to 17. Sure.
You want me to ask her? I'll let you know. Here we have Sydney Smith out on the course. Brother Tyler, the reigning elite male world champion. On her sideline. All right, now huge swing here. Again, our athletes moving with a lot of urgency. All right, onto that kickflip. Got a little sidetrack. But all right, Sydney is already on the guillotines. Setting up that move here. Has to catch the outside. Nice grab there, Sydney Smith. Has some time as well, 1:25. Very efficient through the first 5 obstacles. Grinding gears, no different. She's just gonna reach right up as those doorknobs slip away from her. Misses one, but just gonna pop her way up. And makes one more move before reaching the final doorknob. Nice one-arm dismount there. Gonna lightly tap her pants for some chalk, but gonna choose to instead go for the chalk bucket. Make sure she's extra ready for the thunderclap now. Time is on her side. Ooh. Trapeze bar. I don't know if that was set properly, but doing good here so far. Can she be the first to catch thunderclap? So close. Spun out on her. Wow. A great run, though, from Sydney Smith. That was something, man. We're getting closer and closer to our first thunderclap clear. We're going to take it over now to, I believe, our fastest non-finisher on stage 1, Corinne Capriotti. Corinne fighting for some strongest ninja points here. And after Corinne, we're going to jump into our world champion eligible athletes. But Corinne, no slouch at all. I actually had her in my podium predictions because she can absolutely tear up a course. She's doing an amazing job here so far. Nice hop onto that first disc. And a great landing. Gonna mix grip catch that trapeze before staticking out to the kickflip and popping straight to the second trapeze. Nice stabilization of the kickflip there. All right, Corinne out of there in 55 seconds. Coming into the guillotines.
That's part 2. And then they're like, oh, no.
Jumping right in. Nice catch around the second guillotine there. Now for the third. Awesome move. Now for grinding gears. A little on the shorter side. I had to jump up for that doorknob there, but she's making light work of the rest of the grinding gears. Nice reach up and across to the final doorknob. She's going to give one extra swing here. To be a tiny bit pumped at the very least. A lot of hang time for our athletes today, but a minute remaining for the thunderclap. Now Jackson's been telling his Gravity Forge athletes to go only for the left cliff and just catch the spin around. I wonder if Corinne's going to take that advice or try and catch both instead. I can understand the logic behind it though. As the left hand spins, your right hand, which is stable, might peel out because of the momentum. So bringing your whole body to catch the swinging ledge might be the play. Corinne with a huge swing up. She catches both and is going to be the first one to get that move. Yes! Now she has to do it again. Corinne Capriati gets the second move and a clear on. Oh no! Ball short on the dismount platform. Had the time as well to take an extra swing. I think she had like 20 seconds left. Oh man! Still a great job out of Corinne Capriati. Wow. Awesome job. Oh man. Well, with that, we know this obstacle can be beaten. And we're gonna jump into our first of 7 stage 1 clears. Emma Pereira out of the Jungle Gym over in Florida. Nice movement so far. Emma fighting for world champion. Wants to make it as far in the course as possible. Wants to potentially take this battle to stage 3, which would be awesome. Has not happened in this division before. I would love to see a battle for world champion on stage 3. Nice dismount there. And a good reach over to that first kickflip and a nice set for the swing. Got to get her legs up higher to kick that second one over. Does it with ease. Flat foots that second kickflip there. And launches over. Already set herself angled for the dismount. Love the efficiency. She is going to chalk up a little bit before the guillotines. It's only been a minute. Time definitely on her side, but if she does fall, she wants to get in there as fast as she can to put the pressure on the other athletes to try and outrun her on this course. Of course, the buzzer is the goal, and she just peels off. I think she hit the very edge of the second guillotine. A great try out of Emma Pereira. Starting off our world champion bracket with a run to the 5th obstacle. Amazing job. Up now is our second of 7 finishers on stage 1. Olivia Lopez out of Obstacle Ninja Academy. And here goes Olivia through those tipping boards. Not going to take any chances here. Textbook set for the backswing here. Nice, and going to immediately shuffle out to that trapeze. Building up the swing here. Ooh, a little spun around. There we go. Her grip strength, not anything that we need to question here, especially on those discs.
Because apparently one of them said, oh, okay, because last time it was on the right side, so they just talked about it.
Nice pop.
This we did confuse a little bit. Well, the computer was on one side.
Kicks over the second kickflip. Sends it all the way up. Now for the third. Gonna slightly rotate where she's aiming and gets that angled dismount. Coming into the guillotines now, about 12 seconds behind Emma's pace, so if she wants world champion, she will at the very least have to beat this, put the pressure on the remaining 5 athletes. Catches that move, hits the outsides, gonna have to go. Gotta pop again. Olivia Lopez catches that third guillotine. Awesome landing. Not really gonna rest. Looks at the clock as well. 1:20 after that, but she's gonna, oh, not enough of a swing there. Resets. Resets are allowed on stage 2. She's gonna monkey bar her way through. Not really wanting to force her way up. She's actually pulling that back. Might have saved her a little bit of time as well. Look at the hang time there too. Quick dismount. 57 seconds remaining for Olivia Lopez ahead of Thunderclap. Could we get a stage 2 clear, folks? Elite Females never had one, and I would love to see it happen. Could we witness history again in the Elite Female division? Reaches over. Coming up for that first Move. Yes, sticks it. Now that's a nice match and go. No, just peels off. And you know what? That ledge that spins around, it does not lock in. So that can spin out on our athletes at any time, make those laches tough. But wow, an incredible job from Olivia Lopez. Now, in terms of grip strength, Abby Clark has it in spades. I do think that thunderclap is very doable for her. She got second place at the last World Championships. Let's see if she can take home the win, our Premier Series champion. Also a sponsored athlete of Team DGS, alongside many of her fellow athletes at Next Level Ninja. Shout out to DGS sponsoring our athletes as well as the event itself. All of these obstacles, DGS builds. Abby, a huge swing. She's gonna have to move. Turns herself around to catch that disc. Nice wide grip, but she's spinning. Spots it perfectly and actually links that dismount. Reach in, nice catch there. Kicking it over. Awesome job. And gets the dismount here, coming into the guillotines. Pretty much on pace with our athletes to this point. We know she's going to have to make it to thunderclap if she wants to have any shot at champion. But of course, there's only one way to ensure you do better than thunderclap, and that's to clear the course. And I want Abby Clark to clear this course. Nice catch over on the guillotine. Sticks the landing and is going to make her way right into the grinding gears after a couple of shakeouts. Reaching on up for those doorknobs. Kind of like a little doorknob treadmill in a way. She's out of there. Now for the moment of truth, thunderclap. A minute 8. I do believe she beat Olivia off of time, which currently puts Abby in first place, but we know she wants this. We know she can beat this. Here we go, Abby Clark. Setting up the lache to the first thunderclap. Gonna lock it in. Well, technically not lock it in. It does swing out on her. She's gonna reach for her backhand, pop and go. Gets the grab, has 30 seconds left. She can do this. Come on. Yes, Abby Clark. Can we get our first stage 2 clear on stage 2 for the elite female division? Let's go! Abby Clark going to stage 3. Oh man. The first stage 2 clear for the elite females in World Ninja League history. Monumental run. She's gonna carry that over to stage 3, and the gauntlet has been thrown down, everybody. 4 athletes remaining, and now they have to clear stage 2 if they want a shot at the title. Our next athlete's gonna be Rose Lord. That was insane. That was insane. And now Rose Lord gonna move on through. Finish very quickly.
Yeah.
Nice job, of course. All right. Rose now pulling back, headed to the TikTok. Wow, really pushing through it. I love the force there. Rose was moving at a very good pace on stage 1, got 4th overall. Does not surprise me that she's moving again through stage 2. A lot of efficiency here.
Hey, Sam.
What is going on here? Sets up the link. Oh, looked like she wanted to go to the trapeze. Thought otherwise. Wow. Oh, got the kick, but not enough power to knock it over. Now it's down. And a great catch. Rose Lord quickly through. Gotta get to the buzzer now if she wants a shot at the title. Hops right up and over. From the second to the third guillotine now. A little off axis there. I don't think she was properly aligned. But a great run from Rose Lord. Should put her pretty high up on that leaderboard. Top 7 overall in the world. Nothing to slouch at.
Hey, Sam.
Our next runner is going to be Hannah Grella. All right, Hannah off to the races now. Hannah just saw one of her coaches, Abby Clark, clear the stage. Can she follow suit? Nice catch there. Down to our final 3 runners of stage 2. Wow, nice power there from Hannah. Clean dismount. All right, good. Setting up the move to the second kickflip now. Has to launch up, knock it over. Wow. Great catch there. And a nice landing. 2:03 left on the clock. Hannah Grella moving efficient as ever. Definitely popped on my radar with her performance at the Northeast Regionals, where she did very well for herself there. Won on the challenge course. And a nice pop to the guillotines. Definitely another athlete capable of clearing this stage and giving Abby Clark a run for her money on stage 3. Are we gonna see it? One move left on the grinding gears. Hannah quickly off, chalking up. Has time. And the time doesn't really matter as much anymore, except for seeding the run order of stage 3. If she gets this obstacle, she will be one of our final runners on stage 3, and it'll all come down to that. Has to get through thunderclap first. Nice pop and grab by the fingertips. She's gonna bump her hand over to the side so she can match and pop to the next toss-up. Catches it. Now on to the last thunderclap move here. Yes! Can we get a 2 clear stage 2? Come on, Hannah! Launches, and we're gonna have a battle on stage 3. And it's gonna be the student versus the master. Abby Clark and Hannah Grella both coming from Next Level Ninja. They're gonna be fighting for the title together, while also slightly against each other, but that doesn't matter. We got 2 clears on stage 2, people. Let's see if the next athlete can make it 3. Definitely someone capable of it. Addie Herman, last year's world champion. Addie wasn't sure she was gonna compete this weekend due to an ankle injury. Pushed through, cleared stage 1 to the surprise of no one. And a nice, efficient move here. Addie always moves with a lot of urgency, but never makes it look like she's in a rush. It just is so smooth. Look at that length through the discs. Ooh, tried to reach up, maybe a couple inches too short there, but popped on up. Wow, great power here. She's gonna knock over the kickflip. Knows that she has to clear. The pressure is off. Stage 2, no longer a race of who can get to what obstacle furthest fastest. It is now a matter of, can you beat this course? Sets herself up there on the guillotine. Should be ready to go on the next swing. Nice catch. Very high grab as well. Lots of air time. Super impressive. You can see she went for chalk. No immune, you're telling her just go straight through. Gives her a lot more time if she just monkey bars her way through grinding gears and then rests before thunderclap for sure. time, definitely something she has as well. 1:40 left for her. Quickly out of there. Now she's going to shake out and chalk up before the final obstacle. Moment of truth. Will we get 3 on stage 3, fighting for the world champion title? Addie shaking her forearms out, making sure that she's relaxed and ready to go on the thunderclap. Has a lot of time. Taking a breath. Knows what's at stake here. Knows she needs to lock in. And up we go. Addie Herman onto the thunderclap. First toss up hold. Looks like she's going right through it. Nice catch. Wow, she caught it locked off. The height is insane from Addie Herman here. Really launching herself. Gonna launch it up again. Yes! And we're gonna get 3 clears here on stage 2. No! Back foot hits the platform. Oh man. Falls just short. Oh no. She's also looking at her ankle right now. I hope that was not a super hard landing. Hopefully she's all right. So close, Addie Herman. Giving us a run to remember. I hope she's all right. Taking a seat over on the side. Got her friends checking on her. And I believe we're calling someone over for her. Hopefully nothing's re-aggravated. We're now going to take it over to our final runner on stage 2 for the Elite Female Division. NSC champion, Canadian Ninja League champion, Nora Brown-John. Another athlete who could absolutely put her bid in for world champion on stage 3. Just has to clear stage 2. Coming off those orange slices now onto the 3rd and reaching right to the trapeze. Tick-tock, not a problem here. Gonna stand herself up. Great catch and drop. Coming up to the kickflip. Knocks over the 2nd, and wow, great placement there by Nora Brown-John. Wow, here we go. Guillotines, no real rest on this one for Nora. Nice catch over there. Gonna get a nice catch as well here. Dismounts and quickly into the gear shift. So much time on her hands. 1:45. 1:45, yeah. Reaching right back and a great pop. Now 1:30 seconds remaining for Nora Brown-John to beat the thunderclap and make this a 3-way battle for the title on stage 3. Getting ready to go. Here we are. Come on, Nora. Has to get this first thunderclap. Gonna take an extra swing here. You want to hit it high. Yes, there we go. First move, not a problem. Gonna set herself up for a match and grab Lachey over to the 2nd toss-up. Hipping her way up. 2nd move. And it's a catch. Now for the dismount. We've seen 2 falls on the dismount. Can Nora clean it up? And there it is. Nora Brown-John going on to stage 3, which means 3 women will be fighting for the world champion title on stage 3. Abby Clark, Hannah Grella, and Nora Brown-John. Incredible work out of all of our elite female athletes. We have a historic season in this division. You're not going to want to miss it. So be sure to check in later today for stage 3. We'll be back a little later at around 10 o'clock or a little beforehand with the elite males stage 2.
Hey, switch battery.
It's what is it?
Go ahead.
Nail?
All right.
We're good, right? To send my